James Garner's life was never as effortless as the characters he played, and in the quiet years before his passing, he reflected on that truth with striking honesty. Born James Scott Bumgar on April 7, 1928, in Norman, Oklahoma, Garner's childhood was shaped by hardship. He lost his mother at just 5 years old and endured a difficult relationship with his stepmother, experiences that forced him to grow up fast and planted in him a deep empathy that audiences would later feel in every performance. Before Hollywood, he worked blue-collar jobs, briefly played football, and served in the Korean War, where he was wounded twice and awarded the Purple Heart. The war left scars, but it also grounded him. He carried a lifelong respect for ordinary people and a distrust of pretension, qualities that became the backbone of his screen presence. Garner stumbled into acting in the 1950s and never fit the mold of a traditional movie star. His style was natural, understated, and emotionally honest. That authenticity made him a household name in 1957 as Brett Maverick, the charming, reluctant gambler of the hit Western Maverick. He redefined the genre, playing heroes who relied on wit rather than bravado. From there, his career soared through films like The Great Escape, the Americanization of Emily, and Support Your Local Sheriff. In the 1970s, he returned to television with the Rockford Files, creating one of TV's most beloved detectives, smart, broke, battered, but decent. Garner also stood up to powerful studios in court over unfair contracts, winning landmark cases that quietly changed the industry for actors who came after him. Off-screen, his greatest role was husband. He married Lois Clark just 16 days after meeting her in 1956, a union that lasted nearly 58 years despite separations and the pressures of fame. Together they built a life rooted in loyalty, forgiveness, and quiet commitment, far removed from Hollywood excess. Garner embraced Lois's daughter as his own and later welcomed a daughter, Greta, proving that his steady decency wasn't just an act. In his later years, as health problems mounted, multiple knee surgeries, quintuple bypass heart surgery, a stroke, Garner slowed down and looked back. In a deeply personal note to his longtime friend Doris Day, he admitted that the easygoing image the world loved had often been a shield. He worried about money, about work, about whether he deserved his success. He confessed to regrets, to carrying pain silently, to wishing he had been kinder to himself. Hollywood demanded perfection, he wrote, but offered little grace. Through it all, he valued friendship, especially with Doris, because she let him be simply Jim, without performance or expectation. When James Garner passed away peacefully on July 19, 2014, at age 86, the world lost more than a star. It lost a man who believed that dignity mattered more than fame and that kindness outlasted applause. In the end, his greatest confession was simple. He wasn't perfect, but he tried to be fair and real. And perhaps that quiet honesty is what made him unforgettable.